Your favourites back at it again. Giving you guys advice and saving your sad girl summers.
Yeah, we got to do the disclaimer though that we're not professional. I mean, I did stay at my ex-boyfriend's house instead of revising my A-levels, so I'm really in no place to talk. But I'd like to say I've learned, I've grown.
Take our advice with a pinch of salt.
Yeah, a big pinch of salt.
Big pinch of salt. We're two dumb bitches. We don't know anything. The first person, they dated for 8 months. They did long distance. She was 5 hours away at university. He doesn't seem to have any motivation or ambition for the future.
Red flag number 1.
The plan was to move into an apartment together in the town where she went to school. He'd find something to do there. For a while he lied and he told me that he was going to a technical college. However, it came down to me nagging him to turn in his lease applications for several months, till he finally told me he didn't want to move in with me and has been lying so I don't break up with him. So I broke up with him. But I love this guy, but he won't leave the comfort of our small town for me. I'm not willing to compromise my future. So basically we're doing friends with benefits. I just feel so used, but I can't imagine my life without him. Babe.
Are you with a boy or a man? Because at the moment, it seems like he's a very, very little boy.
You seem to have your goals in order. You seem to have your priorities set. And I think even you know that you're dropping your standards here.
You know.
If you want a relationship and you want to chase your dreams, you can do those at the same time. But don't settle for being treated in a way you don't want to be treated.
I agree. I also think if you're doing long distance, it can work, but only if there's like an end date. And there doesn't seem to be an end point. Also, friends with benefits, don't get me triggered. It's just going to hurt you in the long run. Those moments of intimacy are not worth a boy that's trash. Boys that aren't motivated is the most like...
You're not his mother.
Ugh.
We think you should prioritise yourself.
Yes.
Find somebody new or just focus on yourself.
Leave him behind in that small little town.
There we go. Right, next one, Ellen.
Okay, I feel like this is a good one leading on.
Mm-hmm.
I have been friends with benefits with a guy for about 9 months. When he randomly ended it, we still talk and sometimes it's like nothing ended. I have feelings for him. Oh my god. Should I ask him how he feels or should I just leave it? Sincerely, a very confused lover. Right, first of all, why were you doing friends with benefits for 9 months?
Yeah, that's not friends with benefits anymore, is it? If it's 9 months long.
Secondly, like, I'm not sure how he feels. My friend said that he likes me. If someone likes you, they will show you that they like you. Like, they will take you on dates. They will not be wanting to do friends with benefits. So this guy clearly was kind of using you. Like,
He doesn't like you enough to do anything about it.
Please just refrain yourself from doing friends with benefits in the future because it's very, like, most of the times you will get feelings for them and it's just not fun. I've never heard of one successful friends with benefits.
I can back that.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, friends with benefits is a no.
Yes.
Next up, the title of this email was Help, I think I'm turning into a drag queen. Bullet points. But essentially, this person got into Drag Race around Christmas. They watched every season, they're obsessed. They then have a separate advice where they're working as a stockbroker, but their girlfriend cheated on them with their best friend. And this person and their girlfriend were together for 11 years. Oop, okay, so this person felt very crushed, but then being stuck alone in lockdown made them realise, after they watched RuPaul on repeat, that their mind feels fluffy with a pink haze. I want to quit my job and turn into a drag queen. They felt like they've been trapped in a toxic masculine environment where they realise they don't belong. They want to swap their suits for ball gowns and boring leather work shoes for sparkly heels. However, they're terrified of the next chapter of their life and that their friends and family will not accept this crazy decision. How should I come out?
I'm saying get in those ball gowns, get the makeup on. At the end of the day, we have such a short life. Just do what makes you happy, and your friends and family really have like your best intentions at heart. They will accept it, and if they don't, maybe they'll just need some time to come around, but don't limit yourself based on what they think, because when you're like 70 and you could be thinking, god damn, I wish I could be frolicking in my bestest of dresses.
You can't sacrifice yourself in order to please other people. And it sounds like you found something that really makes you happy. And I think that's very precious. So you should really treasure that and really, go and live your best life.
So next up, we have got relationship problems. My boyfriend and I have been dating for a while now, but somehow I feel like some kind of liability that he doesn't really care about. He sometimes doesn't text back for an entire day, but is on his social medias. He's often out partying with friends and posts pictures with all kinds of girls and hearts in the caption. We have a long distance relationship and he never even bothers to drive these 1.5 hours to see me. I always have to go to his. I've been thinking about why I feel so unwanted in the relationship, but have no idea why he would do these things. Whenever I try to talk to him about this, he feels attacked and shuts me out. Right.
Can we just do this quickly? 3, 2, 1.
Break
Dump
it.
him.
Oh, hang on. Do it again. 3, 2, 1. Dump him. Honestly, I know these little... I've kind of experienced some myself, and most of the time, it means that they do not want you.
They don't care. If they're acting like they don't care, it's because they don't care.
Yeah, and honestly, he's probably keeping the relationship going because some boys like the stability of a relationship and like being able to like have that to fall back on. Like they can go like hang out with the girls, but then they don't want to be like, they want you because you like you drive 1.5 hours to go see him. Like you are too good for him, and there are so many men in this world that there will be one that drives 1.5 hours. Can I just say 1.5 hours is not that long in the schemes of things. I've got a friend that drives 6 hours to see her boyfriend. Like, as in, if they want you, they will drive.
They will drive.
And also, social media is such like a small like little red flag, but it is still like, if things like that can make you unhappy, and why let that stress you out? Dump him.
Dump him.
The next one is about an ex. Me and my ex-boyfriend have started to talk again over quarantine. We were together for 2 years and broke up last November because he lied to me about where he was one night, and I found out he was at a girl's house. Fun, right? And he just admitted to me that he still has feelings for me and that he wants to try again, but I am very hesitant, even though I'm pretty sure I still like him. Right, I'm a big firm believer in this. It very, very, very rarely works the second time round. If it didn't work the first time, why
would it work the second time?
I think maybe quarantine, like, you do get in your feels in quarantine. Like, it can be a lonely time if it ended kind of... Like, you probably didn't want it to end, let's be honest. Like, it was probably a crusher when you found out that, like, he was lying. But that does not mean that he gets to creep back into your life.
Absolutely not. I just think the reasons why you broke up are still there. Nothing's changed. It's just been more time.
And you can't change a person. Like, if that's how they want to act, like, that's how... They very rarely can change. So just find someone new. Find someone nice that won't lie about where he is.
Yeah. And don't... I think it's for ease. It's for comfort. You know him. But you can do better.
I feel like you know this as well.
Yeah, you know this. Well, that's been the end of our first week's round of advice. Hope you enjoyed it. Disclaimer, basically our advice is nearly always dump him. And we will see you next week.
We're going to get these angry boys on DMs.
Yeah.
Being like, no.
Break up with your boyfriend and tell him Maisie just told you to.